Hi guys. After reading the article, my opinion kind of stayed the same. I definitely didn't really think about the economy when I read the article or before I read the article. I'm not really an economics person. Um, so I am an economics person in that like I want my taxes to go to something useful, but I don't know a lot about the economy and stuff like that. I think that I kind of agree with him because I think that there's so many. I think that sports are good because, um, like they build character for young people. They teach you how to work as a team. They teach you healthy habits like working out. And if you have a good coach, they can also teach like how to eat healthy and stuff like that. Which I think is really important, especially because I'm a teacher and my students don't really play. Well, my boys kind of play sports. My girls don't really play sports, and they eat Takis every day, every single day in my class. So, um, I think that we don't have anywhere to play sports at the school I teach at because we're a Title I school. We don't have a lot of money. I think that sports would do more sports teams. We have some sports teams, kind of. But I think more sports teams would be good just because of how it teaches discipline and healthy life choices and exercise. All things that are good for, like, young people and older people's mental health. But it's good to teach them that when they're younger. I think that some sports stadiums have gone too far with how elaborate they are and how fancy they are. And I don't think that we should spend like as much money as we're spending on like the NFL stadiums and the college football stadiums. Like I even talked about in my last post the Texas A&M football stadium. Super nice, super fancy, but like how much money went into that? When you could just have a normal like a normal football field, a normal football stadium, and we could use that money for something else. So I think it's good to invest money in sports stadiums and sports in general, but I think there's a limit of like sometimes it's just too much. It's too over the top and you could be spending money on other things. Like even sports stadiums for Title I schools like my school instead of these big fancy huge stadiums that might be bad for the economy like the author was talking about. I didn't completely fully understand what he was saying, but I did get it like a general idea of what he was saying and I do agree with him just because like it's just so expensive and all of our tax money is going to these big stadium that only the football teams and the football fans use. So that's my take on it.